aka Roll Reacts. Now it seems like she has a history of doing this sort of thing. Basically in 2020 she actually once again played the victim to actually get GoFundMe donations. And I want y'all to listen to this.
Years we've been scammed again. Rhoda Osman, the brick lady, appears to be a scammer that uses victimhood to create GoFundMes. Her first incident was in 2020. She claimed she was assaulted by a dollar store security guard.
And man, did the story get crazy. Man, this story got more twists and turns than a Jamaican street. Seems like we got Carly Russelled again. She had black women coming for black men all over the internet, but as more details of the story came out, man, her story was flakier than a 90-year-old crotch. Y'all remember her claiming that none of the black men around actually came to her defense? Yeah, that one. Now watch this clip.
Yeah, talking about I thought he was a brick, you know? And we was trying to help her, that's all we was trying to do. You see what I'm saying? We was trying to help her. I called the police and stuff like that. They pulled them, I talked to them. I know they got the video.
So that was bullshit. Now y'all remember this guy who claimed he was there? Oh, nope. His ex-girlfriend outed him. He doesn't even live in the same state. He was just another motherfucker doing it for clicks and views. Oh, so the owner of the establishment also finally spoke out. So he reviewed all the security footage and there was no video of her getting assaulted in any shape or form. And yet she was able to still raise $40,000 on GoFundMe donations this time around. And now for the obvious question. I'm pretty sure we all see that swelling on her face, right? On top of not filing a police report, it's alleged that she actually got treated for an allergic reaction, guys. Oh, just in case we can't put one and one together, guys, she did this for clout, she did this for views, and she did this for money. And she knew that by stirring the pot between black men and black women, it would do exactly that. So, us at Ghetto News, signing off. Y'all have a good day now. Today on Ghetto News,
Only of all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh. By Hashem Yahushua, by Hashem HaKakodash. Yahweh is the name of the Heavenly Father, the one who calls God. And his name in the Hebrew means he exists. And Yahushua is the name of his only begotten Son, who the world calls Jesus Christ. And his name in Hebrew means he delivers. By Hashem is the name of Kakodash, the Holy Spirit. I want to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone of the Well. Peace and blessing unto the Shishag and this push forward in the truth. Throughout the four corners of the earth, I want to say shalom to you, brothers. And keep pushing and a double shalom to theirs like this. You're looking like the other nations to share with them. I want to say shalom to you, brothers and sisters as well. My name is Dwight from GMS, St. Louis Camp. And I'm coming out another video. And so, I'm going to name this Brick Lady Was a Hoax. Brick Lady Was a Hoax. Okay, so you see in the back screen. Right there, the woman who got hit with the brick, you know, and brothers, hopped on it and did videos on it and saying that the women are in trouble. Which, yeah, the women are in trouble, but come to find out that this shit wasn't even real. She did this before, and she's basically a scammer. Okay, and I'm starting to believe that she's not even an Israelite because, just said
I was one of the few
Somalian,
black male content creators.
Well, the brick lady.
So, yeah.
First, y'all know that.
Come to find out that she actually a Somalian lady. She might be Israelite, then again, she might not. Who knows? Who cares? To be honest, I think she Israelite. I think she probably, of course she did it for money, like that brother said. But, yeah, you stirring up the pot. She basically capitalizing off of you so-called black women's hate for your male counterpart, right? The so-called black man, okay, and raising all this damn money, and because it's like a little feminist cult, like that guy Coach Greg Adams, feminazi, right? And yeah, that's pretty much what y'all are, y'all just feminazis, okay. And with that being said, she uses fully to her advantage to get money out of all you black women to support. Oh, don't nobody protect black women. She caused all this. Okay, so yeah, this woman gonna die a horrible death. This woman is evil. This woman is narcissistic. This woman is money hungry. I mean, it's how much friction she caused. This woman should be burned at the stake for that. Okay, and I'm not doing this video for any monetary gain, just strictly educational purposes only. Like, let's listen to this.
Y'all know I'm a good person, and they try to do this to me. And they mad because you trying to fucking beat somebody. They mad because you trying to beat somebody. I'm trying to be a doctor and they mad. Look what they did to me. Look what they did to me for no reason. They gonna beat me up. I'm 30 years old, they gonna beat me up. Grown ass niggas try to beat me up. Grown ass niggas try to beat me up for no reason. Look at me. I'm not a bad person. Y'all know that. Y'all know I'm a good person. And they try to do this to me. Guess what? It's up and down for a real nigga. But you gonna be a
Right. So she getting
Today on Get On
right,
News,
so she getting exposed, man.
man, I'm sorry to report, we may have gotten bamboozled. Curve fluff.
Yeah.
It is on this
Right here.
platform that was defending the brick lady. I came at my own brothers on this platform. I've never called out another YouTube creator until the brick lady. And now I feel like I gotta apologize. I feel embarrassed. I got a bunch of egg on my face because apparently that whole thing was a hoax. She's done it before. Looking like she has an allergic reaction. There's no blood. I didn't even see the brick. No police report. The guy who said he saw the thing got called out by his ex-girlfriend. He's not even from the same state. Meanwhile, I'm over here coming down on black men as if the world isn't coming down on us enough. I'm all about accountability, which is why I did what I did. And that's the same reason why I'm doing what I'm doing right now. I was one of the few black male contestants on this platform.
That's why we say,
that was
you know, like meddle not with many affairs. You know, things that don't have anything to do with you. Okay, you ain't supposed to be meddling with that. Okay, you know, mind your own business. Let's start with that. Cause you don't know what's going on. You know, like she just fabricated a whole story and allowed black women and black men to go at it, you know, all just for her own monetary gain. Okay, this is Ecclesiasticus 11:10. My son, meddle not with many matters, for if thou meddle much, thou shalt not be innocent. And if thou follow after, thou shalt not obtain. Neither shall thou escape by fleeing. Right, so you ain't supposed to be meddling with a situation that don't got nothing, that don't got nothing to do with you. Okay. All right, because it was a simp who basically got killed. Okay, you know, he had his child there with him in a Walmart, and this woman that was getting her ass beat by some dude, and the dude ended up killing him. All right, you know, jumping in and being a Captain Save-A-Ho, you know, and you don't know what's going on. You got to be like Tupac in Poetic Justice. You know, she was like, Lucky, you gonna go and help him? Or help her? He was like, hell no, that's their business, right? That's how you got to be. Because you don't know what's going on. This is Ecclesiasticus 26:5. There be three things that my heart feareth, and for the fourth I was so afraid. The slander of a city, the gathering together of an unruly multitude, and a false accusation. All these are worse than death. Right, so the slander of a city, the gathering together of an unruly multitude, which is a lot of you damn women. You know, because a lot of you women, when you gather together, you're pretty much up to no good. Okay? And doing all type of things, man. A lot of you women freaking off on each other and freak off on men. Just doing whatever. Or in this case, you know, accusing men of not helping when didn't nothing even happen to you. Okay? It says, verse 6. Now, I'm going to keep reading. But yeah, verse 6. But a grieful heart and sorrow is a woman that is jealous over another woman, and a scourge of the tongue which communicated with all. An evil wife is a yoke shaken to and fro. He that have hold of her is as though he held a scorpion, right? So an evil wife. Okay. Instead of just letting the woman go, Jake, holding on to a woman. Okay. Instead of just saying, hey, yeah, it's not working out, we got to part ways. Because it really shouldn't be no arguing. You know? Like, what the hell you arguing with your wife for? All right? Imagine arguing with your boss. You know, he could be like, all right, get out, you're done. Right? So you got to have the same mentality. You know? There's no arguing. I want you to do this and do that and do this and that and the other. All right? So, verse 8, a drunken woman and a gathered abroad causes great anger, and she will not cover her own shame, right? So, a drunken woman and a gathered abroad. You know, gathering abroad, because we already seen her Instagram and TikTok.
I don't care about what you heard. Wanna know the most jealous?
It's like you. Where she twerking on men and shaking her behind.
Today on Ghetto News, man, I'm sorry to report, we may have gotten bamboozled, kerfluffled, hoodwinked.
The fact that nobody is questioning the fact that this woman deleted her
right? So you're causing great anger. Because a lot of these women, man, they just cause great anger when they're around. You know, they cause great anger on the road, not wanting to let you over in traffic, run you off the damn road. What else? Causing accidents. All right, butting you in line in the grocery store. You know, that like even when you going down the street, you know, because these people are crazy. Like let's say we going down a two-way street. There's only 2 lanes. So one going forward and the other one going the other way, right? You know, the person on the street don't act like they want to give you room to even drive. Okay? And a lot of those are women that act like that. Like, yeah, you better get out of my way, nigga. You know, that's the type of evil, disgusting world that we living in. Okay? Hey, it's sick. You know, this world is getting sick. You know? You know, like, a normal person be like, hey, I don't want you to hit my car, so I'm going to make sure I'm out of the way. But now these people are like, yeah, hit me. Okay? So verse 25, a shameless woman should be counted as a dog, but she that is shamefaced will fear the Lord. Right? So she that is shamefaced. And what's a female dog? A bitch. You know? I like Tupac said, you wonder why they call you bitch. All right? And that's what's going on, man. And it's only getting worse and worse as time go by. Hey, and you so-called black women, you really showing your hatred in your colors for the hatred that you have against the so-called black man. You know, hey, it's sick, all right? It's not right. And that's why a lot of you women gonna get left behind. You know, because you just quick to jump the gun instead of even listen to the full story, man. Like, any type of evidence about protect black women and blase, and, you know, little stories like this, you jump all over it. All right? I'm not saying that it don't happen. Because it do, but still, though. Like you women, you ain't supposed to be picking, man. Yeah, I said it. You ain't supposed to be picking, man. Your father's supposed to be picking, man, for you. You know? Because you don't have the mental capacity and the integrity to choose a man of honor and of a good standing with Yahweh Bashmi Shai. You know, a man who your father like. You know, if the nigga even care. Because a lot of these so-called black men that got these daughters, man, they not in the truth, man. And they just do whatever. Right? It says, start at 11. So, Sirach 42 and 11. Keep a sure watch over a shameless daughter, lest she make thee a laughing stock to thy enemies, and a byword in the city, and a reproach among the people, and make thee ashamed before the multitude. Behold not everybody's beauty, and sit not in the midst of women. Right? So you got to keep a watch over a daughter, man. So yeah, her father is ashamed, man. Like, your daughter went viral for lying. Like, this shows everything you need to know about that family and that man. How he had no control over his daughter. Okay. It says, verse 12, behold not everybody's beauty, and sit not in the midst of women, For from garments cometh the moth, and from women wickedness. Right. It says, so for garments cometh the moth, and from women wickedness. You know, that's just natural. Right. Better is the churlishness of a man than a courteous woman. A woman, I say, which bringeth shame and reproach. Right. So a man that's an asshole is better than a nice woman. Because all these women, I ain't gonna say all of them, but a lot of them be having ulterior motives, you know, when they trying to talk to you. You know, probably trying to get you to let your guard down. You know, or my favorite one is try to get you to chase. You know, it's sick, man. They're just trying to find ways to break you. All right, and those are the type of women that we dealing with. We just looking for women. Well, we just I ain't gonna say looking for women, but we got women that just here to try to break you to see if they can change your mind, try to get you on their program. You know, like here it is, you try to talk to her, and then you move on, and now all of a sudden she's trying to get your attention and trying to get you to chase, and the moment you give in, she like, nope, I wasn't interested. You know, I just wanted the validation. You know, women do play like little sick games like that. These are the type of women that we dealing with nowadays. All right, that's why it's just best just to stay single. Okay. So 1 Peter 3 and 5, and it reads, for after this manner in the old time, the holy women also who trusted in Yahweh adorn themselves, being in subjection to their own husbands, even as Sarah obeyed Abraham, calling him Lord, whose daughters ye are, as long as ye do well and are not afraid of any amazement. Right. Right. So the holy women. Right. So they was dressed in modest apparel. All right, and they was referencing their husband. All right, just like a foremother Sarah. It says, likewise, ye husband, dwell with them according to knowledge, giving honor to the wife as unto the weaker vessel, and as being heirs together of the grace of life, that your prayers be not hindered. Right. So you gotta honor your wife as the weaker vessel. You know, something that's weaker than you. You gotta take care of it. You gotta protect it. Okay. All right, because there's a certain way how you treat your woman too. Yes, your woman is a human being. You gotta treat her as such, but you gotta be careful. You know, because you gotta find that right balance. And I'm ending off with this, Lord willing. So this is 1 Timothy 5. There's a lot of heat on this. But let's start at 13. So, and withal they learn to be idle, wandering from house to house. But not only idle, but tattlers also, and busybodies, speaking things which they ought not. Right, so yeah, there's a lot of these women, man. Okay, yeah, being idle. Alright, tattlers, so snitching and lying, busybodies, always in people business. All right, gossiping, speaking things which they are not. Oh, girl, I saw your husband here and that and that other. We done heard all that shit, all right? Verse 14, I will therefore that the younger women marry, bear children, guide the house, give none occasion to speak to the adversary, to speak reproachfully. For some are already turned aside after Satan, right? Right, so yeah, to the younger women, all right, marry, guide the house, give none occasion to the adversary to speak reproachfully. Give none occasion, to the adversary, because you had an Edomite woman that was speaking against her. But some have already turned after Satan. If any man or woman that believeth have widows, let them relieve them, and let not the church be changed, that it may relieve them that are widows indeed. All right. So God. So right, so yeah, it's the reason why the Lord said this to Paul, to give that spiritual advice. Okay? Because, it's nothing but death out here in these streets, death and destruction and all that. Alright. But I'm gonna end it off with that. I'm gonna say, Kohala, Halam, like, how about Shmi Al Shai, by Shmi Kakoda, Shalom, and the Bible Ball.